What is up, fellow nerds, and welcome back to the Dapper Snapper Gaming channel, and welcome back to Wi-Fi Wednesday. That's right, another week, another team, another battle, and hopefully another win. Now this week, we've got a pretty awesome team for you. I'm excited to show it off, and we've got a Meteor Beam Starmie, as my opponent is taking a while to figure out what rules to choose. But Meteor Beam Starmie. Meteor Beam is one of the new moves added into Isle of Armor, and it is a very strong special rock type move that boosts your special attack on the first turn and then fires on the second turn. But we're running a power herb on it, which is pretty awesome. That allows us to move all within the first turn, which is cool. We've also got a dual Wingbeat Swords Dancing Scyther, which I think is really exciting. I really like this mon. We also have a Choice Banded Arcanine, which I think is very strong. And then we've got to have one OU mon to make this an OU team, and so I put a Scarf Hydreigon on there as well. So if you would like to try this team out, it will be in a Pokepaste down below as always. And yeah, make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe if you are new. And yeah, we are a new channel, so all the support is appreciated, and I'm really glad that you guys are here. So, all right, this is a scary looking team right here. We've got Galvantula with the webs. We've got a Zoroark, so we never know what something's actually gonna be. We've got the Dragapult. Okay, so this is a scary squad. Heracross, I haven't gotten to see a Heracross in anything yet, so that's awesome. But Scyther looks decent here, actually, which is pretty cool. We've got Serena looking pretty nice as well. We're gonna need it to get rid of the webs. So what do we wanna lead with here? I think we lead Hydreigon here, just to go ahead and pop the Focus Sash on the Galvantula lead. And if my opponent were to lead the Zoroark instead, then of course U-turn also will do a chunk to that. So, but pretty awesome squad on my opponent's team. Seeing Scyther and Heracross. Haven't faced Heracross yet. I haven't used Heracross yet in this gen. I'm excited to see what my opponent brings, as we do see the Galvantula. But seeing Galvantula like this seems to suggest that there's not a Scarfer on the squad. So normally you would expect a Scarfer on the squad, like the Heracross. Heracross is a pretty common Scarfer, but it may be something like Choice Banded or even Life Orbed. So there we go. We go ahead and break that Sash, which is very good. And then what do we want to go into? We could go into Rhyperior, but this thing may carry, it may actually carry like Giga Drain or something, and I don't really want to take that. We can also go Serena, but that's not great. Let's go ahead and go Arcanine. It resists the most moves out of all of what it could have. And can we actually knock this out with String Shot? Okay. String Shot is a -2, which actually String Shot I think is a pretty interesting tech. And I think it's honestly a tech that is unexplored in VGC, because it actually hits both targets and lowers their speed by 2, which can be devastating, honestly, in certain matches. So what do we want to do about this? I mean, it's faster than us, so if it wants to get webs up, it can. Do we knock out a Galvantula, though, with our extreme speed? Because if we can... So we're not in psychic terrain. I don't know why this is set to that. Extreme speed doesn't knock out here. That's kind of insane. All right, so we're gonna have to allow webs to go up. But we do have removal, so you know that's fine. But I cannot believe that extreme speed is not a KO there. It's kind of insane. But we're gonna go ahead and get rid of the Galvantula, which is good. It can't reset them later. And so what do you go into here? I'm assuming some kind of setup mon. Sniper. Yeah, all right. So that also, you know, leads me to think that this is going to be the one that sets up all of the good things. So we could go Hydreigon here actually on the Focus Energy. But if we get this wrong and Hydreigon goes down, we could be in trouble. I'm gonna risk it though. I'm gonna risk it that my opponent's not gonna click Ice Beam. predicting like Serena or something. And because we have Levitate, we don't worry about the webs. And that's what's super crucial here. As we go ahead and see the snipe shot, I mean, that's actually okay. Because it's not, yeah, that doesn't really do all that much. We do see Life Orb, so it is not actually, it doesn't actually carry the what's it called? Scope lens. So that's cool. And we also know it's not Zoroark. Also a good observation to make. I'm going to click Draco here, actually. If my opponent wants to switch Can into Heracross, you are not going to like this, bud. You're not going to like this. This is going to hurt. It's going to hurt a lot, actually. How much does this do? It does all of it. As my opponent is sashed. Okay. This thing doesn't... It's Zoroark. It's Zoroark. But since we are Scarfed, we're faster, so we'll go ahead and knock it out with another one. That's fine. And boom, get out of here. Okay, so we are at -4 now, so we are pretty vulnerable. So we're definitely going to get out of here because this is super important since webs are still up. That's a thing. As we see Dragapult come in here. Makes a lot of sense. We definitely are getting out. And I'm going to go into our Rhyperior here. If this is a physical variant, then we should be able to live 2 of anything that it wants to go for. If it's special, probably not, but, you know, it's fine. It also has, you know, we also have a Inteleon on the other side. It is Dragon Dance, so it is going to be the physical set, so that is good to know. That is definitely good information to have. Now, how important are rocks on this squad? Not really. So I think just getting damage with Earthquake is going to be our best shot here. We are going to see the Dragon Darts. We should live 1, even at +2. Yeah, we are going to live 1. Yeah, so we're good. So we're going to get some damage off. It is a Life Orb as expected with any Dragon Dance set. That is going to be totally fine. As that's good damage. That is very good damage. I appreciate that damage. Now, with this thing being +1, we do have somewhat of an issue, right? Because it being +1, that means that it's faster than our Scarfer. So we do have to be careful about that. I'm going to click Toxic here, but we are going to be sacking this because obviously Dragon Darts is a thing. Yep, that is going to knock us out. So what we're going to do here is we're actually going to go Arcanine for the Intimidate. Just so that we can start making this thing a little bit less strong. And it is Life Orb as well, so it is also, you know, kind of knocking itself out as we go. So we do only have to take a couple of more attacks, and the less damage that it can be doing, the better. So this is totally fine. We do have Clear Body, unfortunately, so it is not Infiltrator like what I was hoping it would be. Now, Serena does get beaten by pretty much everything on the squad. And, I mean, Scizor is super slow. I am still worried about some of the other things on the squad, though. And Scyther still looks somewhat important, and so does Starmie, honestly. They both look really nice here. Arcanine deals with the Scizor, actually, so I don't think I want to sack this yet. I was just kind of fishing for what the ability was on this Dragapult, to be honest. I didn't know if it was Clear Body or Infiltrator. I was hoping for Infiltrator, but Clear Body also makes sense. We're going to see Dragon Darts. That should go ahead and just knock this Serena out in one shot. It is going to. So we're going to have to choose one more sack to this Life Orb. Yep, one more. So who is the least valuable member on the squad? Is it Starmie? I think it is. Yeah, I think it's Starmie, which is unfortunate, but I do think that Starmie is the weakest link here, unfortunately. But that's only because Scyther and Arcanine are actually looking pretty nice here if we can get set up. So we'll click Ice Beam here, but I don't expect to survive. Yeah, I didn't think so. But I mean, my opponent is going to go down to his own Life Orb, so that's not the worst thing in the world. So unfortunately, Starmie just is our sack for this match. But you know what? It's gonna pave the way for everybody else. So it's okay. So what do you go into here? That's the question. I'm gonna go Hydreigon. I'm kind of expecting the Inteleon here. Yeah, that is what we see. And so this thing is threatened by Draco. So yeah, I mean, you definitely don't feel safe here. I'm clicking it. I'm not risking it. Sucker Punch. That's an interesting tech, but it is not going to save you. Okay, this is also Life Orb, but yeah, this is going to not appreciate this. Not one bit. And get out. Perfect. So this was another problem that we can get out of the way here, and I'm totally a fan. So what do you go into here? Scyther, maybe? Yeah, Scyther. Yeah, my opponent recognizes that I'm scarfed. It's pretty obvious. So we'll go Arcanine here. Go ahead and get the Intimidate off. I guess worst case scenario, my opponent goes for a U-turn, but even then it's really not that bad. Because at -1, Scyther really isn't too bad of a threat. I mean, I say that now. I may regret saying that here in just a minute. But go ahead and lower its attack, which is pretty cool. The webs ended up not being too big of a deal, honestly, just because we still have 2 things off the ground. Yep, that's not going to do that much. We do have 2 things off the ground and then Arcanine, so it's not that big of a problem. And yeah, I don't see your Flare Blitz switch in here. I'm still looking for it, and I don't see it. Nice Slash, we should live that too at -1. Okay, we don't, because we crit. I may regret saying that here in just a minute. Okay. Okay. And now we might lose. Now we might just lose. I'm going Hydreigon here. We may end up losing now because of that crit. That crit was huge. That crit was very nasty. I'm going for Earth Power here, just to get some damage. Can this knock out? Not even close. All right, so there's our X-Scissor. That's gonna knock out our Hydreigon. It's all up to our Scyther. Scyther, it's brother versus brother here. Or I guess dad versus son. In comes Scyther. It's time. It's time. It's time for you to show him what you got. Now, before we do this, I need to... I mean, it's 4 times effective on Heracross. I'm assuming that we can OHKO one with dual Wingbeat. Yeah. So I'm not going to bother with the Swords Dance. I'm just going to click dual Wingbeat here. I'm hoping we can just go ahead and knock it out. We do. And Scyther's going to end up actually being what cleans this match up. Now, Scyther honestly is an awesome mon in this generation. Dual Wingbeat being boosted by Technician, it's insane how much damage this thing can do, but it ended up just being our win condition, which is crazy. And I'm totally a fan. So we're gonna click dual Wingbeat, and that should just finish the match up. And actually, even if my opponent were to, let's see, yeah, even if my opponent Dynamaxes, which he does, dual Wingbeat still knocks out. So you are more than free to go ahead and do that, but we're not affected by the -1 speed. And actually, if it was Scarfed, it just forfeited its Scarf. So, and dual Wingbeat should just be an OHKO here. Boop. We didn't even need the second hit. Oh man, that's just ridiculous. That's just absolutely ridiculous. And there you go. So that is going to be our match for today. Scyther coming through at the very end, and I can't be happier about that. That's really awesome. We didn't get to show off the Meteor Beam, unfortunately, But you know what? It's okay. We're gonna have to do it in another match in the future. But Scyther coming through in the very end, being the MVP. I'm a huge fan of it. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this Wi-Fi battle, and I hope you guys have a great day and a great rest of your week. On Friday, we will have some more Meme GC for you with another new team as always. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that. And so if you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe if you are new. All of your support really helps. So thanks guys for watching. Be safe out there, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.